If you read that great story in Luke 15 of the prodigal son, where actually there's two lost sons. And the one lost son is, the guy, he goes and spends all the father's money and he sleeps with prostitutes and he gets in all kinds of trouble. And the other son is this religious kid who stays at home with daddy and he does all the right things and he pays attention. And at the end of the story, it's the lost son, this son over here, who comes back and he's justified in front of the father, and the father puts his robe on him and he parties with him. And it's the religious son who's outside and he's never justified and he never comes into the party. And the story ends on this cliffhanger that the older son, the religious son, now here's the thing. Why? Because he tried to work for it and he didn't trust in the gracious provision of the Father. He tried to earn it. And so he came to the Father. He said, look what I've done. Read the story, Luke 15. I've never broken anything you've told me. And this lost son of yours who took your money and blew it on women, you just accept him back? Don't you know my record? Here's my fear with some of you in here right now. Here's his major problem. He has obedience for the Father, but he doesn't have love for him. Some of you are working your fingers to the bone to impress him, and you don't love him. You feel nothing. You do, man. You are obedient people. You come to church every week. You got your devos figured out. You tithe exactly 10% of your income. You got everything organized, man. You are obedient. The Father has your obedience, but he doesn't have your love. Here's why that's terrifying. Because that son never gets into the party. And I started thinking about this yesterday with my own kids and letting that story kind of work on me, because my 8-year-old looked at me yesterday. Let me tell you the offense I took yesterday. My 8-year-old looked at me and she said, Daddy, I said, Sienna, I want you to go clean something upstairs, clean your bedroom. She goes, Daddy, you're not the boss. Sorry, what? Now here's my identity, man. The most important identity I got with these kids up until yesterday was I am the boss. I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss. And so that cut deep, man. I had to go into my office. I was like, oh my gosh, am I the boss? Here's what I began working through. By the time I was sitting there thinking about Luke 15, I went, you know what? Maybe I should play another role in their life, like father and lover and provider and provisioner and protector and one who pours into, rather than thinking my only role, my most important role is I'm the boss. Because what could happen is in 15 years, I'm going to have their obedience, but I'm not going to have their love. They will listen to me as boss.